You know, it's stuff like what LeBron James is doing right now that really makes me question my choices for the GOAT debate. But this isn't a video about that. This video is specifically about 40-year-old LeBron James. Because, stop me if you've heard this before, LeBron James is doing something that we have literally never seen ever in the history of the NBA and possibly the history of sports in general. Because LeBron turned 40 on December 30th, 2024, and since he's been a 40-year-old, he is averaging stats that are identical or even better than one of his MVP years in Miami. Which, reminder, that was a prime LeBron James. That was the best version of LeBron James. And not only are his offensive numbers extremely good, his defense is somehow really good. He's been playing so good that LeBron James is objectively right now a top 5 player in the league at 40 years old. Like, do you understand how insane that is? We've seen 40-year-old players in the NBA. Dirk Nowitzki, Michael Jordan, Vince Carter, but none of them were playing at the level that LeBron is. All of them were considered washed at that time. But somehow, some way, LeBron is still great. Look, I'm a firm believer that when you're wrong, you have to own up to it, and that's what I'm doing right now. I was wrong about LeBron James when this season started. I said he was a top 10 player in the league, probably like around the 9 or even 8 mark, because I thought that now LeBron was turning 40, his little drop off that he would inevitably have would be kind of considerable. And at least for a minute, like during, earlier in the season, that's what it was looking like. But then his birthday hit and then he just went crazy and has continued to do so ever since. But to say that at 40 years old, LeBron James is a top 5 player in the league, I mean, that's just unheard of. Now, look, you'll find plenty of different theories and, different reasons as to how LeBron James is still playing so well. You know what I'm talking about. I'm not going to go down that rabbit hole because what we know for a fact is that LeBron James pays over $1 million a year to keep himself in the best shape possible. And we have to give him credit for that. In a league where we see so many superstars either out of shape, not in the best peak physical condition that they can be to perform at the highest level, no one can ever say that about LeBron James. Since the moment that he stepped on an NBA court, this dude has kept himself in the best shape possible, and it shows, and the results speak for itself. Meanwhile, with other superstars, we've seen all these like roller coaster effects of being in shape, being out of shape, like James Harden, Joel Embiid, Zion Williamson, Luka Doncic. But not with LeBron. That dude has never gone on a roller coaster. That dude is just straight up fit all the time. And he deserves a lot of credit for that. But also at the same time, I mean, they do get paid millions of dollars to, be in shape and perform at a high level. So I guess, it is kind of their job. But you look at his production and you look at where the Lakers are right now. They're second in the West. They've been on a tear playing against some pretty great teams and playing very well and winning. He's been able to mesh extremely well with Luka Doncic, which isn't a surprise to anybody because LeBron James is one of those players in NBA history that you can just put him on any team, anywhere, and he elevates them exponentially. He's kind of like the ultimate puzzle piece. Like, doesn't matter what puzzle it is, his piece always fits. I honestly thought since he was going to be turning 40 this season that maybe LeBron James would have 2 years tops playing in the NBA. But what he's proving is that if LeBron wanted to play until maybe 45, 46, he probably could. I mean, again, think about the numbers that he's putting up right now as a 40-year-old. You mean to tell me he can't do 4 or 5 more years of at least being a starter? It is just crazy. It's unlike anything I've ever seen before. I mean, you have like these rare situations of like Tom Brady, with the success that he had in his 40s. You have guys like Cristiano Ronaldo, who's still an amazing soccer player in his 40s. I mean, it's what we should be talking about. How great LeBron still is what the media and everyone should be talking about at 40 years old. Not that stuff that he said with Anthony Edwards and being the face of the league, which, by the way, LeBron made some great points that I think guys like Stephen A. Smith kind of missed. Look, I don't know how far the Lakers are actually going to go this season. I don't know how far they're going to go in the playoffs. It's all really just up in the air because, again, the West does have a lot of great teams that are going to be up and ready to go with the playoffs. But at this point, at least when we're talking about this specifically, I don't think it really matters. We just have to appreciate what we're witnessing. Because as far as I'm concerned, it is very, very, very unlikely that we will ever see anything like it again. Please let me know in the comments what you think about LeBron and what he's doing in the Lakers and everything that's going on with them. And until next time, peace.